Today, Big Ten rises, Texas versus Baylor, and I got an XFL recap for you. American Game Day starts right now! Welcome to American Game Day. I got a good show planned for you today. Today is Saturday, February 25th. Always a good Saturday morning. Got a big day, big college basketball day for you. And XFL there's one game today and there's two games tomorrow. I'll get to that later on. But we got a huge Big 12 battle. Texas versus Baylor. Yeah, once again, it's going to be the two best teams in the Big 12 after Kansas getting, well, I guess they're still Kansas, but two of the three top Big 12 teams are playing each other today, Texas and Baylor. It's going to be a big battle. Baylor is at home. Before we get to that, I got some headlines for you. And this is not good news for college hoops. Number 2, Alabama has a player named Brandon Miller who is linked to a shooting. And apparently, Wednesday night, he scored his career high for 41 points in the away game. The crowd did not like that he was playing that game because even though he did not shoot, he was the one that handed the gun to another player that did the shooting. So he is linked to that, and I really think that he shouldn't even be playing. So I agree with everyone that he shouldn't really be. You're even linked to, even if you didn't even do it, if you're linked to it or involved, there should be some punishment. He was not. And I don't think it was right for him to play. And, Austin Peay got, I think I talked about this Hardwood Hoops on Wednesday, but 3 Austin Peay players are suspended for starting a fight earlier this week. Alright, 1 o'clock today on ESPN. It's our big game of the week, and I am so stoked about this one. It's going to be a huge game. I cannot wait to watch this one. Good thing it's an afternoon game and get it over with because I am ready for it. Bring it on. Bring it on right now. Just a couple hours away. Bring it. Bring it on. Anyway, this is going to be a really big game. Home teams seem to be winning lately, and when home teams are the underdog, they tend to win and pull off the upset. So, Texas on upset alert, upset alert, upset alert. Yeah. Alright, but can Texas go on the road now? I mean, they've also having their, I want to say kind of daddy issues. Really, when I mean daddy issues, it's really head coach issues when they've had their head coach, I'm trying to think, arrested. And now he got fired off the team. Now they have a assistant coach for the head coach. And I gotta say, I think they're doing better without him. But we'll find out. Let's check out some big games going around each conferences. The ACC's got Clemson and NC State. The good one, 11 o'clock, ACC network. And then Syracuse, Pitt, 4 o'clock on the ACC network. These are gonna be some good games, and obviously we're at the end we're towards the end of February, which means that we got just a week, probably a week and a half left of the regular season, so it's bubble time. These are these teams' last push to make the dance. Are they gonna make it? I don't know, but we'll find out the next couple of days. The Big Ten's got a good one. Number 17, Indiana. Number 5. How is Purdue still in the top 5? I predicted they were going to fall. They did. They didn't fall as much as they did, but they're at home. They're at 5, 6:30 on Fox. I think they're going to win that game. But I'll have my prediction later, but Purdue better win that game or else their number one repetition is going to be lost. Northwestern, they're 21 now. They're ranked. 11 o'clock, the Big Ten Network. Tomorrow against Maryland. This is going to be a really important game to watch because Maryland is fighting for a last push for March Madness as they are at home. Northwestern is building the resume to get a good seed in the dance. Michigan State and Iowa. It's a good game later on this afternoon. And then tomorrow at 1 o'clock on CBS with Cotton and Michigan as they're both pushing for a good seed in March Madness. So yeah, we're really just keeping an eye on some teams to figure out, alright, who's going to be on the bubble watch. Alright, the Big 12, TCU, they're 24. ESPN2, 11 o'clock getting ready to tip off against Texas Tech. That's going to be a good game. All Big 12 games are big. I mean, I think they're all evenly matched, to be honest. And then number 14, K-State against a rising team who's looking better and better by the week. Oklahoma State, 1 o'clock on ESPNU. So we got 2 upset alerts here in the Big 12. So they should be key because Texas Tech and Oklahoma State are both pushing. Because they're right now, I think they're both out of it. But if they win this weekend, I think they'll improve their chances of being in. The Big East, number 18, UConn, St. John, 11 o'clock CBS. Are we gonna have an upset? I don't think so. Creighton, they're 19, going against Villanova, sorry. 11 o'clock on Fox. I think we'll have Creighton win, but we'll see. They're on the road. If Creighton loses, this proves me right that they are overrated. You heard me talk about them on Hardwood Hoops on Wednesday, but I really think Creighton is overrated. But if they win, they prove me wrong. They lose, it proves my point. Arizona State, Arizona is a huge Pac-12 game. Well, it's not really, not huge enough to get its own graphic, but it is a rivalry game, apparently, in-state rivalry. I think Arizona, they're at home, they're going to win big. USC against Utah, again, I don't think that's another big, huge game, and I actually think that Utah is going to win this game. Alright, next up, we got the SEC. This is going to be a big one, big weekend for the SEC. Especially for Alabama, as what they're going through, and I talked about earlier in the show. 1 o'clock on ESPN2, we got Arkansas and number 2, Alabama. It's going to be a really big game, and Brandon Miller going to play. I don't know, probably, but if he does, there's going to be a lot of booing. Well, maybe not because they're at home, so we're definitely not going to, probably not hear much talk about it, but Arkansas better show up, and I hope they do. 2:30 on SEC Network. Number 25, A&M, going against Mississippi State as they are trying to climb. Mississippi State's on the bubble right now. They win this game, I say they are in. A&M just now ranked. They are even higher in my rankings. I think they're going to have a good win on the road here, but they have to win on the road if they want to stay ranked. The other big SEC games, we got Auburn and Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky is not ranked. They don't even look like a basketball school right now. But they're at home against a really good Auburn team. I think Kentucky will get that win. South Carolina home was pulled off a big upset against Alabama over the week on Wednesday against Alabama. They're on the road now, but Tennessee, lately, are they going to lose? But they're at home, so I think they'll likely get that win. Alright, it's now time for a new segment. I got my XFL pick'em. Yep, it's my XFL recap time. I am 4-0. I got every game right last week. And I'm actually 5-0. The Thursday night, the Battlehawks won, and I got that game right. And also, if you haven't already, every Tuesday, I'm going to post on Busy Sports website kind of an XFL recap, where I like to call it the XFL outline. Week 1 recap is on there right now. You can check that out. I go over every game, and also I put my rankings on it and what I expect for the next week. Anyway, here's tomorrow's big game of the week, 6 o'clock ESPN2, the two best teams in the SEC, in the XFL, the Arlington Renegade, Houston Roughnecks. I'm going to say their full names until probably the whole first year, until everyone memorized their names. But this is going to be a really big, important game, because really, Renegades favored to win the whole thing. Roughnecks had the most impressive week 1, so I'm really looking forward to this one because it's going to be quite a battle. Roughnecks are at home, and they were the highest scoring offense, and they allowed the fewest amount of points. It's going to be a game. Alright, I got some USA headlines for you. USA basketball. They clinched their berth for the World Cup. So, are we going to see some big NBA stars up there now? I think we will. I think they're gearing up for, the Olympics aren't this summer, but, the non-Olympic league when it's not in action, the World Cup. USA going to win? They probably will. USA wins everything in basketball. Pretty much. Alright, let's check out what's going around here in the network here on Busy Sports. Slayport Podcast every Monday, 6 o'clock. Got a good one about the minor leagues. Down and Distance, football season comes back around every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Hardwood Hoops, break it down, college basketball and the NBA every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And Hot Seat! First Monday of every month, put Jimbo Fisher on the spot. And then our flagship show, American Gameday, our huge pickup show, every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you haven't already, check out our website for the latest news, scores, stats, etc. We actually just recently updated the website, and also the XFL recap is live on the website. Check out our blog post on that. That's all what's going around the network here on Busy Sports. It's upset alert time! On Wednesday, we had a huge one. Boston College pulling off a big one, winning 63-48 over number 6 Virginia. Are you kidding me? Round of applause for Boston College. Are they even expected to be in March Madness this year? No? What? Okay, that's a big upset. We had a good one Thursday night, too. Illinois putting down the silence for Northwestern. Oh, boo. 62-61. I was really cheering for Northwestern. Really. Something good, positive for the Big Ten to help the Big Ten grow. It didn't happen. Oh, well. Well, that's all I have for upset alert. Yeah, only 2. Not much has happened. Joke of the week time. 3 o'clock ESPN2. Florida State against Miami. I'm 4-0 right now. Yeah, continuing the trend for football. I'm undefeated. Anyway, Florida State's nowhere close to winning this game. I got Miami. It got some good momentum going. They're heading the right direction. Miami, big win today. Alright, it's now time for the episode! Starting with the XFL, we got a good one this tonight on FX. The DC Defenders versus the Vegas Vipers. It's gonna be a good one. I got the Defenders winning this game. And then the San Antonio Brumhams versus the Orlando Guardians tomorrow at 3 o'clock on ESPN. This is going to be another good one, except for the Guardians. I mean, they did play the best scoring team, but the Birmingham, I think they're going to win. They're gonna be on the road. They're going to show up. They're going to win this game the right way because they didn't finish the way they did last week. They want to win, and they need to win. I think they will. Alright, in the next NFL game of the week, 6 o'clock, ESPN 2 tomorrow. Arlington Renegades, Houston Roughnecks. This is going to be a huge game. This is pay it very close to this game. The winner of this game might win the whole thing. But I got the Roughnecks. The way they played last week, I have them winning. No doubt about that. Sorry, Renegades. I know I'm a Renegade fan, obviously. Bob Suits fan, but yeah, I got one for the Roughnecks. NBA action! Saturday, I'm sorry, I'm recording this on Friday, so if I say that accidentally, but later tonight, 7:30 on TNT, Celtics, 76ers, I got the Celtics on the road winning this game. Alright, next NBA, alright, back to college basketball. Alright, 1 o'clock, ESPN 2, Arkansas, Alabama. They're at home now. Coming off nearly being upset to South Carolina, I think they're going to get their act together and win this game. Alright. Next college basketball game. That's all I got to say about this one. We got number 25, A&M, Mississippi State. Is this going to be another big upset? I've been calling them lately, but this one stumps me a lot. A&M got momentum. They're climbing up. I have them high ranked, but Mississippi State is on the bubble. But both teams have been losing lately or kind of winning. I get A&M. I think A&M's going to win this game. I think we're going to have a lot fewer upsets than we have been the past couple of weekends. And then number 17, Indiana versus number 5, Purdue. 6:30 on Fox. It's going to be a really big battle. Because this might be the Big Ten, championship game right here. We might see these two play each other in the Big Ten championship. It's gonna be good one. I think Purdue's gonna get their act together finally and get it a win where they need to and continue to stay in the top 5 some way, somehow, like they always do. But the WAC we go, St. Mary, number 15 right now. I get number 12, Gonzaga. The late game at 9 o'clock on ESPN. This is going to be a really close one. This is going to be a battle. This is kind of a rematch because St. Mary upset them a while ago. I think Gonzaga will have payback and win this game. So I think we're going to see fewer upsets this weekend. All right, and then tomorrow, 11 o'clock, Big Ten Network. Number 21, Northwestern, Maryland. They're on the bubble. They're really trying to push for last second on the dance. I think Maryland might. I mean, Northwestern did lose this past week, but I got Northwestern winning it. But don't be surprised, this goes to overtime. Maryland almost knocks them off. Number 8, Texas versus number 9, Baylor. Our game of the week, and once again in the Big 12, 1 o'clock on ESPN. This is going to be a huge battle. And, like I said, I know majority, I haven't been going with upset this week, but if there is going to be a big upset, not really by much, I mean 8-9, but Baylor at home is winning this game. They're going to finish the week right. Because it's a last push. Because you win out or out. Alright, thanks for watching, man. Again, I'll see you next week.